In conversation with Laurent Piemontesi,
Merci.
original Yamak.
Shukriya.
Shukriya. Yes, thank you. Please tell us a little bit about Art du Displacement.
Art du Déplacement. Art du Déplacement is the first name we gave to the discipline many years ago, and it was about always, if you ask me, because I don't want. I think maybe they will express with different words. Chao, Yan, and Williams, and me. So we are four now, since I think 20 years, more or less. We are still representing, defending, promoting Art du Déplacement philosophy and Art du Déplacement values. And if you ask me L'Art du Déplacement, if I have to say what it is about, I think it's about people. It's very simple. And I spoke with someone before. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. But I spoke with someone. I said Art du Déplacement is also simple in one way. Is you do with what you have at a certain time of your life. If you are 50, you will not move like someone 16. So you do with what you have. If you are unhappy, train a bit. But if you can do more, accept you can do more. Just play with what you have. Just express with what you have. You don't have to do what someone just did before. If it's not your feeling, don't do it. If it's something you don't like because you are afraid, maybe it's a good reason to work on. But if you don't like because it's just not your trip, you're not happy with this, don't do it. Don't force. Don't force because you want to be like someone else. Don't do things because you want to be like someone else. Do because you want to do it. And but be careful, because I said I think it's dangerous for beginners or lazy people. I don't like it. He said I can do it. I can if I want. Don't do it. No, if you don't like it because it disturbs your serenity. It disturbs your safety, or not safety. Yes, security. Like you.
Peace of mind.
Yes, something like this. Like disturbs a bit. Like, oh, what's happening here?
Right.
Maybe there is something to understand about this. What is why it disturbs you? Because I'm afraid. Afraid of what? Of this. So maybe there is something to work on. It's good information. Take it like information.
Okay. And
yes, L'Art du Déplacement, if I have to speak a bit more, if I can. L'Art du Déplacement, when I train people, my goal is to help people to express the best they have inside, the best they have. I'm trying just to help this. I help the process.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So I think what everyone knows here, general knowledge, is the Yamak came together. They had this movement practice, and they had a philosophy behind it.
Yes.
At least people who have, or people who are from a certain generation. Maybe the young kids now, 18, 19, 20, they don't know that. They've seen more of Parkour Freerunning guys, so they don't know what the origins are. But we know that it originated from a philosophy. There was a thought process behind this whole movement. It wasn't just physicality. It was
yes, but
right up here as well.
I also understand when you were 16, like we were at the beginning. Sorry, we did not have any methods. It was more experimentation.
Right.
Like try to see what's possible, what is possible.
Right.
But we were lucky enough to be a good group of friends.
Right.
So if someone were doing like some shit,
Right.
something wrong, the friend close will say you are wrong.
Right.
So it was good help. Good.
Right.
Each one brings something. Each one we help each other.
Right.
Every time someone needed some help, and we help like this.
Right. Is the evolution of parkour tied to Art du Displacement in any way?
The first name we gave is Art du Déplacement.
Right.
The mother of everything, motherland. Mother of everything is L'Art du Déplacement. Then after came Parkour, then Freerunning.
Right.
And I think they changed. The reason for the changing name, I have my theory, but I can't speak about this now because they are not here. So I don't want to speak bad if they are not here.
If you want the community or you want the sport to grow, you need to do some work from your side towards helping people as well. That's a little time out of your day where you might spend teaching someone, okay, this is how you do it properly. But there's so much of a competition right now on every level, amongst individuals, amongst teams, amongst gyms, that we see only those guys growing. And I don't know whether it's growth, because they might be growing financially, but is the whole movement growing? I don't know. What's your advice?
I think I don't know if it's advice, but way of thinking. Do what you believe, because it's not having millions of people behind you that will change. If it's what you believe, if you believe in something, you don't need to have millions behind you and say, yes, this is the truth. You don't need. If only five people, but this is your truth. So go forward with your truth, with your vision, and I think if you are sincere, honest, ethical, and something like this, even if you don't have millions of people will recognize it, and it will have more value. I prefer. I think Jan said something like this once. It's better to have few people, but good people, real people, because I think also many people we see are passing. They are just consumers. They are just consuming the practicing. Okay, I have 5 years in my life of super potential, super power. Okay, I'm here now, but they will disappear. And this is people who will have taken care of the together. They will make this practicing continue to live. Not the one just passing. So just wait. I'm not saying but I have enemies, but there is a Chinese proverb, I think it says, if you are patient enough, you will see your dead body of your enemies floating in the river. So no one will die. But if you are patient enough and believe enough in what you do, without to be no pressure with the numbers outside close to you, blah blah blah, it will happen. Because yes, so many people are just consumers. So I think people who are taking care of the original spirit, it doesn't mean to be like open mind. But if you are taking care about original spirit, be patient. If you don't believe in it anymore because you're tired, it's understandable. You are tired too much, too much efforts for just something, little something, and you have to make living. You have to make your life. You have maybe family or something like this. You also. It's not. We don't have to be ashamed to think about ourselves. I'm not saying we can have think individually, but it doesn't mean to forget the group. We can be in the group, but we don't have to squeeze the individuality. You can express your individuality inside the group, because the more the individual will be strong, the more the group will be stronger. So this is something like virtuous cycle.
Yeah.
You go, okay, you help the group help you, and brings more power.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's as simple as that.
Yes. But for example, we were talking about competition. I disagree competition. I don't fight competition. Just sometimes I speak a bit louder, maybe, just to remind some people who may be like, oh, competition is competition. No, it's not about competition. But if you like it, you like it. This is your way. This is my way. And I'm trying to continue with what I believe.
Some simple, easy philosophy and practice for people who. So there are now a lot of young adults in the country who are looking to take up movement as a profession, particularly as a parkour or freerunning coach, or maybe an athlete. Some advice.
This is the everything starts from the mind. If when you go out for training, this is the mind saying we have to go out. Fine, we have to go. It's not like two pieces in the body, the mind and the body. Hey, what are you doing today? Oh, yeah. This is one piece, but everything starts from here. This is if you start to train. When you do a jump, anything you do, everything starts. This is not mystical. This is science. They say all action we have because brain order this action. So everything starts from here.
So get the brain in check first. Get the mind in check. Train your mind.
I think it's like a beginning and consequence. If you train, you will have the mind stronger. When you do something you don't like, you are also training your mind. It's like you are lately I realized that in training, what I do is not so much the exercise. We don't have we simplify too easily exercise. Okay, this is exercise. Exercise is not just like something physical, add muscles on your body or something like this, or tricks, or I don't know what. It's mostly information for the brain. Okay, the body can move like this, so we give as much as we can information. This is what I'm trying to do also with the kids, for example. I'm trying to not any age until yes, with the kids. Let's say with the kids. I give them information. I say, okay, your body can do this as much as I can, because I'm trying not formalize like a ADD prototype. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is ADD prototype. You will move like this. I'm trying just to give general information, because I know most of the kids, half of the kids probably, they will leave because they are kids. So they are very. I saw this. I want this. I want this. I want this. So I'm trying when they will leave me, they will have enough information to adapt quickly to new practicing. And the same, for example, with adults. Mm-hmm. Some come with not very good shape, or I'm trying just. I know some will just pass, cross. We will cross, meet, and will leave, and everyone will have his own life. I have very humble goal. I'm trying to when they will leave me, go to their life, to let them go better than they came, better shape, or better, maybe happier, or they keep something. What they will keep when they will be old, I know it will be not the tricks or something like this. It will be the process. They will remember the process and they will keep the process. But I know I can't say this to. I can't say this. I can say, but I know if I say something like this to a teenager, he will say yes, yes, yes. It will pass to something else, and this is very understandable. But this is what William said also. I say anyway. I say it because William said, people we cannot say, nobody told me this. Someone told you, but you were not receptive. Mm-hmm. I am about receptive. When I work with the kids too, I realized when they are small, like 5, 7, 8, 5 to 8, if I exclude physical abilities, I'm also trying to develop in them that emotional states of mind. Maybe it's not the right words. I'm trying to create some state of mind. Be receptive. Someone is talking to you. Maybe it's good for you. So you have to learn to listen, because they don't listen so easy. Yeah, most of the time, no kids. They start to run everywhere. Yeah. So okay, they're kids. This is very understandable. Discover, play, blah blah blah. But sometimes you have to listen, and this is what I'm trying to do. Because if they start to learn, listen, it's not just about listen to me. Listen also between themselves. And in my training method with the kids, in all session I have a captain training. It's my captain. He's like my assistant, and every training, captain change. And this is my security for when they train. They go out. It's maybe illusion, but I hope this is what they learn. They learn respect. Listen. When I said before, listen. If your friend is saying, even if you are little, your friend is saying, "Don't do this jump. You're not going to do this jump." Blah blah blah. They learn to listen to someone else, and it's protection. And also, I think also for on the educational aspect, it's fundamental, because create more followers than leaders. So we have to, I think, in a kind of mission, if I can say something like this. This is what you are trying to do. Don't create followers, but leaders. And leaders is not like follow me. I have a battle for all others. Just leader for your own life. Like this. Don't be spectator. Be actor of your life. Be leader of your life. Lead your life. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. It's not easy, but it's the sentence I use in my book. This is it is asking a lot of energy, and it's very expensive for your attention. For your education is very expensive. If you go to repression, it's very easy, quick. Don't do this, bam, if it's finished, and nothing will be we will cut a lot of process in learning things, in connection things. Yeah, there is brain, body, etc., etc. And also for self-esteem, trust yourself, blah blah blah. A lot of things we will cut, and so the easiest way will be don't do this. The hardest way is try this. I'm here. I told you it's not good. You don't listen to me. I'm here. Okay, look at this. What's happening? Blah 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 blah. It's very expensive in the way of energy for your energy because you have to be super attentive. Because when you say this is the perimeter of games, and if you are alone with 15 kids, oh yeah.
You've had a few decades of training experience now. You've seen the movement disciplines grow. Best training tips from your experience as an art of displacement pioneer, practitioner, spreader of awareness?
Listen your body. I would say listen your body. I think this is the first one because if you, for example, if you have pain when you do squats, why do you want to jump? Because the pressure will be hard, strongest will be harder. So yes, listen your body. Okay. I think this is, I don't know what else I could say, because maybe I don't think anymore about this kind of things because it's very natural. It is my life, and it doesn't come natural because it doesn't come natural. But yes, I think the first one will be listen
to your body.
And but if I can come back to Art of Displacement, what I like in where I give in class in Milano, the place is called Forma in Arte, and I think for many people here, it's there is a family spirit. There are guys, they started like 13, 14, and it was like teenager group. Now it's becoming adult group because these guys grew up together. And they don't want to go somewhere else. This is the class. This is the spirit of family, and I'm really happy about this because I think this is one of the biggest things they can we could manage all together. And people can be free to be like what they want. I have a very good friend. He didn't have any problems to say he's gay. He said to everyone, okay, I'm like this, and this is who I am, blah blah, and they are so free. They feel so free, so safe to do it.
Yeah.
And it's not everywhere like this.
No, we need to break these barriers here in this country. We do.
Ah, okay.
But yeah.
But I think this is one of the biggest, most interesting thing, significant we can do by bringing people together. Be free, feel free. Don't feel like judged or oppressed or I don't know what. You are in the family. We protect you. You are a member of the family.
I think that's brilliant. I think that's what. We'll recap here. What are the key points that we've got the great Yamak. Laurent Piemontesi giving
Merci.
us some great advice.
Shukriya.
Shukriya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess amazing discussion with somebody who has been practicing movement definitely longer than most of you guys watching this video. Thank you so much, Thank you so much, Vanarshala, for this opportunity for us to meet Laurent. It's been great talking to you.
Merci. Merci. Thank you very much. Merci.
Merci.
Shukriya.
Thank you.